Hello guys, what's up traders? Welcome to another live session from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach. We'll be doing a live trading session and live analysis. I'm a bit delayed, but I'm here. I believe that every one of you ready for another big trading day. As we see that with the market open, there is a significant movement. So let's look at, first of all, starting with I will be beginning with gold, and also we'll be looking at other pairs. I hope that you guys and girls are here, and thanks for being patient. My beginning was late today, a bit early at the starting with the week. So let me know, guys and girls, if you are here using the live chat. You might not see my camera today, but I'm here. We'll be trading together, starting another expecting another big week. As you have seen that past week there was a huge movement in the market, and quite a few instruments we see that currently trending. So I will begin with gold, and also we will be looking at one by one all of them. Guys and girls, let me know if you are here, so I know that. Okay, so hello, thank you very much, Mr. UT, Aman, Eric. Thank you, Eric, for joining. So beginning with the week, expecting significant movement in the market. So let's first of all look at gold to see what's happening with gold, and then also we'll be looking at GBP, JPY, and any other pairs that if you are looking at, also we will be looking. And let me know, guys and girls, you can hear me. Hope that you can hear me. Let me know using the live chat if I'm heard and the sound is clear. So also don't forget to like the stream and also subscribe to the channel. Good morning, thank you very much. Good morning for joining the live session. Okay, so let's begin with, first of all, I'll begin with gold. And as you can see, gold had significant movement last week. We have seen that gold was a very sharp down in a downtrend. There was a huge liquidity grab here on gold, and with that liquidity grab, what we have seen that the previous session of the last week, there was a middleman, which is potentially a bearish price action. And the way gold, you can see that previous session, a sharp pin bar forming liquidity grab. So from the 4-hour time frame, what I see that gold might be dropping down, and we could see the price is preparing for a bigger drop on gold, and we might see significant downside on gold over time. And if you look at the daily chart, what we can see from the daily, that this is the daily. You can see there is a daily bearish engulfer past week, crossing the 10 and 20 EMA, which is a crossover candle here. And with that crossover candle, expecting gold to break that support level. If you look at the weekly, we can see a bit more clearer picture. So from the weekly, previous week, we have seen that a bearish candle with a long wick at the bottom. And this week, once the market opened, we have seen that initial pullback to the upside, and from that zone we can see that the price had started to drop this week. So far we see downside, and what I think that gold could drop down, and it might come back to the weekly 20 EMA, and we can expect further downside on gold. What do you think? Let me know, guys and girls. What do you think, that gold is going to drop or it's gonna bounce back up? Borjan, thank you very much. Carrie, Hardcore, welcome. Franklin, good morning. Lubasi, good morning. Oh, I have you. Thank you very much. Good morning. We can hear you but can't see you. Yes, just for today you may not see me, but you'll see me very soon. So let's see what we can find here. Now early today we had a trade on on gold in my personal account, and let's see what is the next move on gold. But the way the price is heading, for me it's a downside probability on gold. So let me see now very lower time frame. If you look at the 1 hour chart, what do we see? That the market, this is the 1 hour price action, you can see form a triple top. After forming this triple top, the market has got rejected. Currently the price is, you can see it's trying to push up for a pullback. So from the 4 hour, a pin bar with a liquidity grab. So let's draw the potential support and resistance here that we can expect for the price to invade and then to give us that selling. Because it's a highly falling market, I will be looking for selling opportunity. Guys and girls, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. So can you smash it? Can you smash it? That will help the stream to be visible to more people. And thanks for the support to the channel. That's awesome, thank you. So what we see, that previous session, a bearish pin bar. Now this is a liquidity candle. If you look at, there is liquidity here. If you are not sure what is liquidity, you can let me know. We'll be discussing in depth on that. And also there is a liquidity here, which is also a very sharp liquidity candle. Now expecting for the price to retest this level and then to drop again towards the downside. So this is the intraday resistance that I'm expecting for the price to go ahead and retest. Now looking at the 1 hour, you can see there's a pin bar here. Already the price tested that high and its 1 hour pin bar is closing. So let's see even the lower time frame. From the 15-minute chart, there was a drop and we can see that this is a retest and further downside. So the price action is highly bearish, but I will be waiting for the price to form a double top or any kind of further liquidity grab from the top for potential selling. And you can see that there is a triple top formation here, and with that triple top formation, expecting for the price to go ahead and drop down again. So these are the levels that we can look at on gold for potential trading opportunity. Let me draw that resistance level that you will be looking to enter. So these are resistance. This is the important level of resistance here. So we look at here, what do we see? That resistance, and this is also, these are intraday resistance. So intraday resistance, this is also a resistance, expecting for the price to go ahead and retest and then to drop further downside. Let's see how it does. And in the meantime, let's see how it does. Intraday resistance here, expecting for the price to break this high. As you can see, there is a doji here. This is the 15-minute chart on gold. There is a doji. That level also absolutely important. Any bounce back to the upside will give us potential selling on gold. And I think that we might see the sellers will, the buyers will try to bounce back to the upside again. If it does, that will be absolutely a very good place for potential selling on gold. Right, so what's your view on gold today, guys? Same on check Euro USD. Yeah, we'll be looking at that. Sujao, please discuss about GBP JPY. Yeah, we'll be looking at that. You are best master. You are too. Thank you. I'm late. I'm also late. Don't worry. I was late as well. That's fine. Sometime it's a part of the game. Will be down, boss. Thank you. Good morning, sir. Thank you. Good morning, sir. Please discuss about dollar yen. Prime, good analysis. Absolutely, thank you for that. So let's look at now. I will be looking at GBP, JPY, and then we'll come back to gold again. Guys, don't miss out any of the piece of this live session. It's gonna be very important because Monday and Friday are the best day for me that I look for entry in the market. So as you can see, these are the days that where you can find a lot of traders open position on these days. So these are very important days. So let's see how we can use this day. Now GJ, if we look at a bit more bigger picture, starting with the bigger picture is very important. You know, as I mentioned before, that not only when you are trading but also when you are living a life, looking at bigger picture will give you a clear understanding about everything, right? So if you look at the life from bigger picture perspective, it becomes much easier to navigate. You know, this is also a very important when you want to develop, you know, a very strong trading psychology, because as you know that most traders lose money because of emotion, which is a very common phrase that everyone knows. But how can you combat that emotion when you look at from the bigger picture perspective? If I give an example, let's say if you look at the smaller picture, probably you look at one trade that has worked out or haven't worked out. Both can be difficult for you, because if you look at only one trade that worked out, you might be over optimistic, or if you look at one trade that did not work out, you might be pessimistic. So you need to combine the whole, like all the trade that you are opening, you need to look at all of them together to understand, to make sense of trading. And that is looking at bigger picture, right? Imagine that, you know, just being a trader is not hard. You know, when you look at when you have a bigger plan, a clear vision of where you want to go in 2 years, 3 years time. See, being a trader, if you have a 100K account, either your own fund or a funded account, if you know how to trade, you need just 30 minutes in a day to make $5,000 to $10,000 a month. It's a big deal, isn't it? While people are spending, you know, 8 hours, 10 hours a day just to make $2,000 to $3,000 a month, where you can spend 30 minutes in a day where you can make $5,000 to $10,000 when you look at the bigger picture, right? This is what, you know, when I begin my trading, I lacked this vision and I had to go through a lot of difficulties to understand actually how trading works. And from that place, the academy is created. That's why we are helping every day hundreds of traders, thousands of traders all around the world to learn trading, to grow as a trader. And definitely this is the best thing that you can do when you become something that a profitable trader. You also can help others to grow. So this is how you can look at the bigger picture, so that a smaller picture, one trade winner or one trade losing, is not affecting your overall trading performance. And let me know, guys and girls, how many of you want to be a consistently profitable trader? What you say, you actually writing your destiny. So it is very important that you always look at the bigger picture to see how things works. Thank you very much. Sell in gold but waiting for bigger liquidity grab. Yeah, absolutely. This is what looking at, waiting for the bigger liquidity grab. Good morning. Thank you very much. So please talk about GBP USD. Yeah, looking at GBP JPY, and then we'll be looking at GBP USD. So please, it is a humble request to please analyze dollar yen. Thank you for your request. Yeah, we'll be going through one by one. And what is the best time you analyze the market on daily, coach? So you mean that what is the best time you analyze the market on daily? Okay, So for daily time frame, I understand. Okay, we'll discuss on that. So for the daily, if you want to enter or if you want to trade on daily chart, then the best time is after daily candle close. You see that when there is a daily candle close, there is a spread widening, so early in the Asian session. Now depending on your time zone, if you are not in that time zone, if you are sleeping or if you're at work, that's a different story. But if you can, the best time for daily candle to analyze is after the candle close, because until any candle close you may not find a clearer picture in not only in daily. You see that if you look at the 4 hour or even 5 minutes or 15 minutes, whatever time frame you are trading, if you are looking at the chart before the candle close, you see a different picture. Sometimes you see that in the last 30 seconds the candle become completely different. Probably you see a liquidity candle, a pin bar, strong rejection. Just in the last 30 seconds it will bounce back up to form a bullish candle. So that's why it is important that you wait for the candle close. And for daily chart, if you are analyzing, then the best time frame is to look at after the candle close. So from the candle close till the 1 hour is best time, but that time is not a good time to place a trade by market. You see that when the daily candle close, the spread widens, and not a good idea at all in that time to open any position. But best way is always to use the pending order. If you are trading on daily, analyze the chart for this 30 minutes to 50 minutes or maybe an hour, shortlist it and then place a pending order and then forget the trade. So we just got the set and forget strategy. If you are trading with the trend, it's this is how, even if you are doing a full-time job or any other business or anything like that, you still can trade on the daily time frame or 4-hour time frame easily after the candle close, after the analysis. Hope that makes sense. Let me know if you have any other question. So I have a sell on 187.83 on GJ. You will be looking at that. Sir, please, I need you to help me with strategy or robot that can generate at least 500 trades daily for MT5. Need to help me with a strategy or robot that can generate at least 500 trades daily for MT5 preferable. 500 trade daily. Oh no, I don't have that strategy. 500 trade daily is where it's out of reach. I can't help you to open 500 trade daily. Okay, so see if you can find anywhere else. I want to be profitable. Very good. Yeah, that's a good sentence. Yes, that absolutely. That's what you need to understand. Morning. It's midnight. Just go offline to tune in. Thank you, Justin. Definitely to be profitable. Yes, absolutely. Sir, please, if you analyze market on daily chart, can you move to the smaller time frame to trade? If you analyze the market on the daily chart, can you move? Yeah, absolutely. Smaller time frame you can trade in any time. So it depends on what session you are trading. So if you look at analyzing on it, no matter what time frame you are trading, analysis on daily time frame is very, very important, because so daily chart will give you clearer picture about the market direction. All right, so if you are finding your entry on the 5 minutes or 15 minutes or 1 hour on 4 hour, either any of this time frame you can find, but the daily chart is where you can find the directional bias. Is very important to understand. So that's why we look at the daily chart as well, because daily chart is very reliable, especially the key levels on the daily is absolutely important. Thank you. Meteor Victor, good morning. Can I hold it waiting for down? Thank you. Would you sell GBP AUD from the current zone? Sell at 187. Okay. Thank you for the gold analysis on Friday. Your pending order hit 3 into profit. Thanks a lot. Yeah, absolutely. It was a good one on Friday. And, you know, all the pending order that I have also posted on the VIP group past week worked out exactly well. That's what the power of understanding the probability. Okay, it's important that you understand the probability. So when you understand the probability, you can find a trade in the right time, in the right place. Yeah, helping you to analyze the dollar yen. Yes, absolutely, you will be looking at that. So let's quickly look at the GBP, JPY, and then we'll be jumping on the dollar yen. And again, going back to gold. Guys and girls, if you're excited, then give a thumbs up. And also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. So before I jump onto the GJ, I want to see that everyone give a thumbs up, guys. That helps. Thank you. So I'm pausing for 2 seconds so everyone smash it. And I appreciate your support to the channel. Let's look at the GBP JPY. Again, looking at the daily chart to see overall direction in the market. So looking at GJ, what do you see? That previous day GBP JPY has formed a long wick doji on the daily with a gap opening here, and we can see that on GJ the price is forming series of higher low. And what we see in that zone on GJ today, so far the market has come down and the bulls again tried to buy. So for me, GBP JPY, I will be waiting for a break of structure, all right, from the daily. This is also important, always to look for the break of structure, because when you look at the break of structure, you can see that the market, the break of structure will help you to identify the levels where you can look for buying or selling. So the previous daily low is here, expecting GJ to come down and then to bounce back to the upside. Okay, this is a very important level. So looking at the intraday time frame from the 4 hour, we can see that GJ, there is a long wick candle here, and you see this is the support level that I was expecting for GJ to be able to break. And if the price managed to break that low, which we could see eventually, below this level is a very important level that we can look for buying. And I think that GJ might try to consolidate a bit more time, and at some point we could see that GBP JPY is hitting that 20 EMA and then reversing back from that level that I will be waiting for the price to hit and then to go back up to the upside. So looking at the 1 hour chart and even the lower time frame, if we look at the 15-minute chart on GJ, we can see that from the 15 minutes time frame, this is the support level. You can see there was a huge buying happen, expecting for the price to invade that level, dropping down, creating an overextended, and then to go back up. So 188.23, and below this level is where we can look for potential entry opportunity on GBP JPY. Hope that you are enjoying the live session. Let me know if you are enjoying. I'm ready for another big day. So I use supply and demand for my trades, but it is always good to use how to see how you trade a small time frame, especially gold, to see gold reach all the way down to 1990, 1984 would be awesome. Yes, absolutely. Supply and demand is it's a very good strategy if you know how to combine it with the liquidity. All right, guys. So if you trade only supply and demand, then it may not work out. It didn't work out for me. So if you consider, let's say, only support, right? The price is going here, coming down, going here, coming down. So it's a support. It doesn't work that way, because everyone knows it's a very simple maths. What everyone knows, you need to know a bit differently. So what is that? So when you look at the supply and demand with the liquidity, that is where you stand out. Standing out is very important. Some people are afraid to stand out. Okay, so if you don't stand out, then you will be with the crowd. You know that retail trader lose account money. This you can see all the time. So you need to stand out from the crowds. How do you stand out from the crowds? By being the smarter than the smartest. You know that. So you need to understand how to combine, how to integrate the component of liquidity with the supply and demand. Let me quickly give you an idea. There is a lot to learn from it, guys and girls. Don't miss any of this. See, look at this one here. All right, see, let me give you a proof of what I'm saying. Let me tell you what it is. See that here. Okay, so what do you see? That in the past, price left it as a very important demand area. The buyers are willing to buy it, right? And see what the level is, 188.246. okay, see what happened. Replay the chart, and this is where the traders will get caught and trapped. If you are using this supply area, this demand area, then you are buy from here. Okay, so you are long from here. Probably your stop loss, or probably you're long from here with the candle close. Your stop loss below the demand area, just to see that the market has come down, has taken you out of the trade, just taken you out of the trade, and has gone in the direction that you expected. Why? Because this is the liquidity graph, and that is what the most trader miss to understand. If you are here, you are not missing. Make sure that by giving a thumbs up, and also don't forget to smash the like button, hit that subscribe button, and also press that bell notification so that you are not missing out. I saw that many of you has come at some point ask me to tell you when I will be starting my live session. So if you are pressing that bell button, you can know when I am starting my live session. And also join the free Telegram channel. You can find a link in the description. Don't hesitate to ask any question using the live chat. Please, sir, give me signal to trade emitter. Yes, this is what we are discussing, and yeah, be patient, guys and girls. It's important. I do share. If you want more trade, then you can join our VIP group as well, because I'm a trader. I trade almost 10 hours. I'm a full-time trader, and I do open quite a few trades. But when we are on the live, we also trade. In this time period, I have to find a trade to give you, and definitely you open a lot of trade, that. Just be patient. And in addition, if you don't have much time to watch all the long live session, or if you want to see all my trade with all the education, including all the strategies, tools that I'm using, there's a couple of spots available. So if you look at our TF strategy indicator, also you can access this tool from your dashboard, especially when the market trend. This is my favorite tool and the strategy that I use to trade the market. You can access from your dashboard. If you are joining us today, you can access all of them. So let me give you the joining link. So if you are on the website www.forextradingwizard.com, just click join now button. I would recommend you to choose the lifetime. There is a lot of values. All the trade that I open, I do share, including the entry, stop loss, and take profit with pending order. So you have enough time to think, analyze the market, And also you will be learning from the first-hand experience where I will be trading, and also I'll be sharing my trade. And you have seen in the past week, all the trade was sent as a pending order, came out in the live as well as in the VIP group. So today, a very good opportunity. You can join. Click join now button here and you will be able to join. I would recommend you to do that, as a couple of spots available. And once we are full, maybe you need to wait for some time. So click join now button, join us today to see everything that I am trading, including all the indicators, all the strategies, VIP chat group, lifetime guidance from me. You know, I begin my trading without guidance and I lost a lot of money, where I would say that investing on a little bit of education is nothing in comparison with what we lose as a trader. I know it very well. So, you know, I saw that 90% of the trader trading with me in Forex Trading Wizard Academy, 90% before come here lost a lot of money. Guys, if you are losing money, then I would recommend, please don't lose money, because everyone comes after losing money. Come to me before you lose money so that I can prevent it. I cannot give your money back from the market, but I can help you to become, you know, to become inefficient so that you don't lose money. When you don't lose, you naturally make money. So make sure that you take action. Okay, action is the key. So thanks for your being here as well. Let's see what we can find in this GJ. We have found this level here. This is the support level. This is a support level here, and expecting for JPY to invade that level and then to give us an overextension before we jump on the trade. Please open. Yeah, dollar yen, I will be looking at that one. Good evening, Wizard. Thank you very much. Can you do an analysis on Euro USD? Yeah, absolutely. So we found a level on GJ that we are expecting for the price to invade this support level and then to bounce back up from this zone. Let's look at the dollar yen, and we can see that from the daily chart on dollar yen, expecting for the price. Let's do a full analysis on dollar yen. Okay, looking at the monthly chart on dollar yen, we can see that from the monthly perspective, this is the monthly bullish engulfer previous months, followed by this month. So we can see that from this level, so far the market is showing significant bullish momentum. How do I know? From the market structure, guys and girls. Market structure is the key to understand the major direction of the trend. So dollar yen, if we look at from the monthly, there is a drop and bounce back up, and I think that now the price highly likely we could see the price ultimately will break this monthly high, and even it might create a new higher high. If we look at the weekly chart on dollar yen, we can see that from the weekly perspective, this is the weekly impulse followed by correction, and we can see that the price is moving to the upside to create a new higher high. So where do we see that? This is the weekly doji here, and with the doji expecting for the price to bounce back up to create a new higher high. So looking at the daily chart, if we look at the daily, a bit more clearer picture on dollar yen. So what I'm expecting on dollar yen today for the price initially to break this daily low, because there is a huge liquidity below this daily low. Expecting for dollar yen to break the low and then to bounce back to the upside to create a new higher high. So looking at the intraday time frame on dollar yen, we see there is a 4-hour 20 EMA, and already the market is trying to break the low, expecting for the price to first break the low and then to reject from this level. As you can see, there is already an impulse expecting a pullback. So from the higher time frame and lower time frame, we see the dollar yen highly likely we could see a pullback to the support level. This is the intraday 20 EMA, expecting for the price to break the low and then to bounce back to the upside from the lower time frame perspective. So looking at the 1 hour chart, this is also, if you look at the GJ, this is where we saw that on GJ as well there is a long week candle, which is a very strong rejection, which is a very important demand area, expecting dollar yen to break that low and then to get a very strong rejection, expecting dollar yen to break the low, which we could see eventually, and dollar yen after break of that low we can look for buying opportunity. Hope that you are enjoying, guys. Let me drink a glass of water, and in the meantime let me know which one you are looking at. I will be back in 30 seconds. Okay, guys, so I hope that you, what we see on GJ and dollar yen, that the price on a significant level of support, expecting for the price to drop, break the low, and then to give us another bounce from this level. So tell me more about liquidity and how to really identify a good liquidity. Franklin, very good question. So we'll be looking at that. Let's quickly look at gold again to see where the market is heading. Now we see a bit more upside bias on gold, which is expected for this pullback. And this is where we have drawn these levels. So let's see from the intraday, from 4 hour. Okay, so looking at the 1 hour chart from 30 minutes. Okay, so we see that gold in that zone, it's consolidating in that area. So from intraday, we can see that the price is heading to the upside. So if we see that gold is breaking this high, we could use pending order for entry. Let's see if we can find that entry that we are looking at. First of all, I want to see that gold has managed to break the high, and then we can look for potential entry on gold in this lower time frame, expecting for the price to first break this high. This is a very important liquidity zone. Many pip here. Just looking at the triple top, a drop, expecting for the price to reach in that level, which is 2024.29. We see the bounce, and okay, so expecting to see that gold has broken that high. This is a very important liquidity zone. So let's wait for the price first to break that high, and I think that we might see upside and then breaking any of this liquidity zone, and then getting a rejection with this, like this, with a long wick candle. So looking at the lower time frame on gold, expecting for the price to retest Just looking at to see how we can find an entry. I think that the price after breaking that high, we could see potential rejection. At this point, is still not fully ready for an entry, and I'll be happy to see that the price has broken that high, overextended to the upside for an entry opportunity. So we'll keep eye on gold. And looking at GJ, here it is a bit in a sideways, also expecting for the price to break and then to give us that entry opportunity. I hope that guys and girls, you are enjoying the live session. If you are enjoying, don't hesitate to give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. If you haven't done yet, press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that I am posting every single day. So let me see quickly all the pairs, how the market opened today, and we have seen that there is a significant rejection on USD pairs. So you have seen NZD/USD had a drop with this pin bar, and euro dollar. If we look at euro dollar, let's see euro dollar, how the price is evolving with euro dollar. If we look at the bigger picture, looking at the monthly chart on euro dollar, we can see that from the monthly perspective, might not see guys at my screen, we'll be looking at euro dollar from all time frame perspective to see overall direction in the market. Okay, so let's look at euro dollar from the monthly chart. We can see that euro dollar is currently in a bearish pattern. Previous months a long bearish candle. This month so far we can see that after initial pullback to the upside, euro dollar has formed a long bearish candle, and this candle you can see has long wick both sides with a healthy body. And looking at the weekly chart, we can see that there is a big drop on the weekly, and followed by we can see that there is a with this doji, the market has crossed that high, and after crossing that high, the price already has broken that. If you look at the market, already has broken that weekly high. So this is the weekly high, and with that weekly high, the price has crossed that high, overextended. We see the price again creating a bearish pattern in that area. If we look at the daily chart, there is a gap opening on the daily, and what we see that if you look at, there is a wickless candle from the daily time frame on euro dollar, and this move for me, what I think that the price has gone up, created an overextension, expecting euro dollar to drop down from that level. Now from the intraday time frame, what we saw, there is a bullish candle, and this is a very important level of resistance here, expecting for euro dollar for the price, as you can see, the price after breaking that high from a long wick candle, expecting for the price to drop down and then to create a new lower low. So looking at the, if you look at the 1 hour chart, where we see there is a 2-3 bullish candle pullback, and if you closely look at, this is a local bullish channel. Overall global trend is bearish on euro dollar, and this is the last point that you can look at on euro dollar, that what we could see a retest. This is a very important liquidity zone, and from that zone expecting euro dollar to have another breakdown. And euro dollar currently in a local bullish trend, but what I think that any time we could see that euro dollar is breaking down from that level, which we could see eventually. Guys and girls, hope that you are enjoying the live session. Give a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that I'm posting every single day. Sell on GJ support gold. Yeah, thank you for that. And if we look at some of the, okay, so I had a question. Please tell me more about liquidity and how to really identify a good liquidity. Okay, so how to identify a good liquidity? This is a very important question, because when you understand liquidity, you understand how the smart money trade the market, okay, which is absolutely important, because the market moves from liquidity to liquidity. If you look at the institutional trader, they trade based on liquidity. So let's look at how the liquidity works, how you can identify. If you join our Zoom class that we did yesterday, we conducted a Zoom class on VIP. I hope that many members already here. We discussed about the liquidity candle in detail in our yesterday's class, and also I'll be posting a recorded version of that in the VIP group. If you are our member, then I would recommend you to watch over and over again. This is the most important information you will ever find in this trading. And also I have given access to many of you the liquidity indicator as well. So let's quickly look at what this liquidity mean. If we look at completely from let's understand from a very fundamental perspective of liquidity. So this is a, let's say this is a resistance here. Okay, so if you, what does that mean? Let's say this is a resistance, the price has come to that level and has rejected from that zone, and again has gone back up and again got rejected. So what does that mean to you? It means that whenever the price is hitting that level, sellers are selling this market, and then when the price is going there, you can see a rejection. So past is more often determine the future, right? Now this is also true in if you look at the human brain is just some pattern. Okay, so if you look at the human brain, how does it work? So this is the human brain, and when we do certain thing, then it creates a neuro pathway, which is in the neuroscience it's called a neuro pathway. And when we keep doing it, it becomes easy and easy, and the energy flows on that channel. That's why you'll see the first day you tried to ride your bike was very hard, right? Now it becomes much easier for you to understand or to just ride bike even without thinking, because you created that neuro pathway. It's true to everything that we do in our life. Either you are riding a bike or trading, the same thing, or bad habit in trading, same thing. That's why you see that when we create a bad habit in trading, it's very difficult to get rid of it, because it creates a neuro pathway, and the energy always try to flow through the path of least resistance. As we have already created a pathway, the energy flows through that channel easily, and that is why creating good habit in trading is absolutely important, because it creates a pathway. So if you look at that path, say the price has from this level has dropped down and the price has reached as the past repeat, and we could see that the market is dropping from here, and everyone understand it, right? It's very simple maths. But a little bit different is where the profitable trader focus on is for the liquidity. So how does it work? For example, when the market dropped and everyone started to create a belief that the market will drop from here, and like everyone else, everyone started to sell from this level and stop loss here, take profit here, just to see that the market has gone there, everything is right, everything is correct, all the strategy is right, just to see that you are stopped out and the market has come back to your profit target and even further down, just to see that you are stopped out but the trade has gone exactly where you wanted to go. How many of you have experienced that? You open a trade, you stopped out, and the trade has gone exactly in the direction that you wanted to go. If this happens to you, then this is where you need to pay attention, is because of the liquidity. So why this happened? Very simple, because when you are selling, your stop loss is a buy order. So you not only told your broker to sell, also you told your broker to buy. We think that we only sell, but you are putting two order at the same time in the market. Okay, so you are putting a sell order and also you are putting a buy order. So you are putting both order at the same time in the market. So then when the market hit that zone, grab that liquidity. That means that you turn into from seller to a buyer. So when you are a buyer, someone else sell in that zone and the price dropped. Now how can you avoid that? You can't avoid it. Okay, it's futile to try to avoid, but worthy to always wait for that candle to form and then use it in terms of probability. What does it mean? Out of 100, if you are correct in 80, you are done, right? You don't have to be 100% correct all the time. That is trading. So then how do you find that? You can find those candles, okay, those zone, those pattern over and over and over in the market, and that repeats over and over. Okay, so also if you use tools, also helpful. Now especially when the market trends, turn on the liquidity indicator and you will see that this is where the liquidity grab, this is where the liquidity grab, and the market dropped aggressively, from here also dropped, from here also dropped, from here also dropped. So this is what the liquidity indicator will help you also to find out where the market gathered liquidity, either on TradingView or on MT4. If you are our member, then there is information on your dashboard to access that liquidity indicator and also the automatic trading system. For that, you can let us know. There is a lot of value that probably you are our member. If you don't have that information, then you go to your dashboard, go through everything. You will find a lot of tools and accessible information that will help you to grow, become a consistently profitable trader. And that is what the main goal here in Forex Trading Wizard Academy, to help as many traders as possible. Hope that you are enjoying and also finding value in it. Don't hesitate to like and also subscribe to the channel. In addition to that, if you want to access all the indicators and also all the strategies that we are trading, don't hesitate to join us today. There is a few spots available. We might stop member taking for some time, so you can find first link below this video in the description. Click join now button on the website and you will be able to join and access everything that we have in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Aston Sharon, morning, can you look at Euro USD? Yes, absolutely. We will look. Coach, DXY has got the support level today. Yeah, we looked at Euro dollar. So looking at a bit more deeply on Euro dollar. So we looked at from the technical perspective, and for Euro dollar, I will be waiting for the price. Already we have seen the market has broken that liquidity zone, expecting a bit more any kind of double top. So because it was in a local uptrend, expecting Euro dollar to form any double top or any inverted head and shoulder or reversal pattern, then head and shoulder or double top, not inverted head and shoulder and double top, any kind of reversal pattern can give us potential entry on Euro dollar. Now GJ, as I mentioned before, is coming down here. Let's look at gold to see what gold is trying to do. Gold for me is potentially downside. Okay, so gold, we see that it's now trying to push up. So past week on gold was, is incredible. If you look at some of the trade that we have sent out to the VIP group, and also you guys also have seen those trade worked out very well. Let's see this week, expecting for another big week to come up. So there is a 4-hour candle closing. If you look at, let me delete that to see where the market is heading. So 4-hour forming a very narrower candle, and I think that we might see after close of this candle another downside, as there is a huge liquidity grab followed by it's forming a doji. Now this doji for me is also not a very strong response from the buyers. Instead, we could see that the price will try to revert back to the original direction of the trend. How the market is evolving, that it is absolutely important. For GBP JPY as well, I'm looking for the price to drop down to this level, and then we'll be looking for entry. Gold is, this is where there's a big drop, and expecting for the price to, especially if you look at this zone here, it's trying to bounce, but as there's a very strong rejection, I think that if it bounces to the upside, then we might see from this level is getting again another rejection. And again, looking at the daily chart on gold, you guys look at the daily, you can see that this is the daily resistance level where the market opened with this from this level, and from the daily resistance, if you look at the price has tested that and it's got rejection from this zone. So expecting, yeah, so you see the last moment you see there's some kind of bounce here. So waiting for the candle close on gold, and I think that, guys and girls, you can see there is a pin bar on gold on the 4-hour. Now it's absolutely important to see how the price will be reacting to that resistance, because if the price is closing as a pin bar, the next one might try to break this high, and then we can expect for the price to reject again to the downside. So it's important that we look at from always bigger picture perspective. So what we can look at on GJ for an entry on gold, let me see if it is being able to break that high, and so in majority of the instrument, if we look at gold and GJ, it's in a zone where we could find entry, but at the same time candle close on the intraday, here is the pin bar and a huge pin bar in that area. Okay, so here we still, I was waiting for the price to break this 2024 level, which is absolutely essential for our entry. Patience is the key, guys. As you know that if we don't see the entry, we just need to be patient. It's always good idea not to enter without you see proper confirmation on your trade. So along with GBP JPY gold, we can see that the market is almost about to give us an entry, especially this is the 1 hour chart, expecting for the price to form a long wick candle. Along with that, we can look for potential entry once we see that. I think that there is a pin bar. We might see a bit more attempt from the buyers to create a new higher high. If that's the case, then we might see the price is retesting this level from the, if you look at the 30 minutes, there is a drop, consolidation, pullback. We will be expecting for the price to go ahead and form another long wick candle and then to drop from this level. Okay, guys and girls, hope that you are enjoying the live session and you enjoyed this live session. Give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. First day of trading week, expecting to give us better entry. Let's keep trading, and as you know that NY session coming up, and I will still I will keep watching the price action for the best trade possible in the market, starting from this time till the end of the NY session. For those who are with the channel, make sure, guys and girls, you stay tuned for our next live as well. We do open quite a few live trades, and even when I'm not on live, any trade that I open also I share in the VIP group for those who are trading with us with a pending order, with entry, stop loss and take profit, so that you have time to analyze and to take or not to take. And if you are our member, you can access all of them. Until that, I will see you again in the next live. So this live for this time is, I'm almost at the end of this session. I want to see you guys and girls in the next live, and if any trade coming along the way, you will see on the VIP group if you are there. If you want to join more on that, you can find a link in the description area. And also, if you want to join the broker that I'm trading, also you can find a link in the description area. You can use those link, the regulated and recommended broker, below this video in the description area. So with that said, it was a good time with you guys and girls, starting with the week with a good good movement in the market we see, and want to have a profitable trade starting of the day. And with that said, I'll see you again in the next live. Until then, stay well, stay happy. Thank you.